evening to each and every one of you. Larry here from Larry's Fountain Pen, and I'm going to be your host. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about a brand new pen from a custom pen maker that we all by now should know. The gentleman's name is Jim Hinze, lives here in Texas. And I'm going to just tell you a little bit about the pen because later there'll be a whole lot more that's going to go with this pen for different reasons. So I'm just going to mention just some interesting things about this pen. First of all, a special thank you to Jim for sending me this beautiful pen for my birthday. I wasn't expecting it, and Jim, thank you so much, sir. I really do enjoy the pen. I like large pens. Yes, it is a large pen. I like the colors in it. The length of the pen cap is 6.09 inches, and you can post the pen if you choose to. It'll be like about 7.42 inches. It might be a little long, and some may think that's a bit too long, but if you don't care to post it, they'll still be long enough for even large hands to fit this pen in comfortably in their hands. So let's talk about this interesting pen that you're seeing. The black and the gold and the sparkle diamonds, just beautiful. Just look at that. It's just some beautiful work. Okay, now about this pen. The black is custom from Tim McKenzie, who owns Diamond Cast. So it's a custom blank, again from Tim McKenzie, who owns a Diamond Cast. So this is what you're seeing in this pen. It really is beautiful. It almost looks like glitter, but it's not. To me, it reminds me of like in space, deep space, and you see comets or stars, but there's going to be a whole lot more about this pen at a later date after Jim gets everything that he wants in and done about this pen. Be a whole lot more information and numbers and all kind of interesting things to go on with this. Here is the pen in the sunlight, and hopefully you can see those beautiful sparkles that are throughout the pen. It really is an elegant, fine writing instrument. Even look at the grip section. That is a really beautiful blank that Hinze is using. So I don't want to give everything away at this time. I'm going to wait till I get all the information that I need so I can explain to everyone what's going on. But is it not a gorgeous looking pen? So let's take another look at this pen Let's unscrew it. 2, 3 turns and it's out. Let's go ahead and screw top. So here is the, excuse me, here is the clip. Nice sturdy clip that will fit well in your pocket and secure your pen. As you go down the barrel, you'll see a step off to where the cap comes onto the barrel where it screws on, but there's nothing that's sharp or annoying. The grip section has a big enough grip section, which I really like for large fingers. This kind of a grip section I don't normally see all the time, but I'm glad that Jim came up with the idea to make a larger, longer, girthier grip section. To me, it's perfect. I like that. That looks great. And as you go down the barrel, the widest point is right in here, but as you go down, it thins out, tapers down, so that if you want to post your pen, you can. Let's unscrew the barrel and show you the insides. It comes with a Schmidt converter, which I have some ink in it, but it's about to run out. So what I want to show you is the nib unit. Carefully, you can grab it and you can twist it off, and it will come separated. So that's cool. Easy to do, in and out. And Jim also has other nib units if you wanted to purchase any, the whole unit. So all you got to do is unscrew one and screw a different one in, and have different size units going on. And the converter fits firmly in place. And that's a good thing because it won't come loose. And let's take a close look at the nib. Right now the nib that is on it is a 1.5, okay? And I'm looking through my eyeglass. Okay, so let's see if we can get a close look at that. You'll see the Hinze logo on the pen, on the nib, excuse me. It's really nicely done. Nice looking nib. And you can see at the tip of the nib where it's cut off to make it a 1.5 nib.
Tilt it this way a little bit.
But it writes extremely well. So let's just turn it over. And this is the feed. Let's put the barrel back on. Let's set that aside. And let's just put some light on it. Look at that. Can you see that? I'm holding the light to it, and look at that. Look at this sparkling. This blank really sparkles. I mean, it's all over the place, going crazy. It's just gorgeous under the light. And I took it out in the sunlight and got that same kind of reflection. It will be on the video. I just want you to get a good look at this pen. Beautiful, it is. It's a good looking pen. Feels great in the hand. I have written with the pen for over 10 days, continuously every day. This is the only pen that I've used on a regular basis so I can get the feel of the pen and the way it writes, the way it handles. Will I get that feeling that it feels good in the hand? Yes, and it really does. Did I find anything annoying on the pen? No, I didn't. Some people may. They may look at the step down off the barrel and think, well, the threads are going to interfere with my fingers. Well, first of all, like I said previously, they're not sharp at all. Second of all, Jim is taking care of that anyway because you have an ample enough size grip for large, chunky, huge fingers. So everything's taken care of. Great pen. Jim did an excellent job on this fountain pen, did he not? And again, the blank came from Tim McKenzie Diamond Cast. Blank. And it is a gorgeous looking pen. So what do you say we get to writing with this pen? Let me get my book over here. Here we go. And we'll just do a few of these little S's. And we'll do some wetness. And it does lay down the ink. Here's your downstroke and your cross stroke. It's going to be thinner. It's a stub 1.5. Reverse writing. And you can get a different variation of writing if you turn it reverse for those who, for some reason, like to reverse their nibs and write upside down with it. Interesting. And you can get some line variation there, as you see me. And that's about as much as I'm going to push it. And this is without pressure. So this is with no pressure, and this is with pressure. You can get, like I said, a bit of different line variation. Again, the cross stroke, you're going to get a thinner cross stroke because of the cut of the nib. Some people really like these nibs. So there you have it. I thought I'd go ahead and show you this pen and give you some idea of what to expect of Jim Hinze. He's got a lot of good stuff coming out, and this is going to be an interesting pen to keep your eyes on. I better stop now because I'll give everything away, and I don't want to do that. But there's going to be a whole lot going on with this pen. So I'm going to leave it at that and stop it there. But you see the pen. And before I go, one last thing. Let's compare the pen to other pens. Well, this is the largest pen in my collection as far as the lengthwise. Here is the Monteverde Sequoia. As far as lengthwise, Hinze pen has it. It's a bit longer, but the Sequoia has much more girth to it. Here is the Jinhao 750. Again, the Hinze pen is longer and has more girth to it than the 750. Here is the Lamy Safari. Last but not least, the Pilot Vanishing Point. More girth, more length. So, much larger pen, yes. If you like larger pens, I like, larger pens, girthier pens, the pens I just showed you. My hand can adapt. This, like I said, excellent pen. Looks great, feels great. Amazing blank that Jim turned into a work of art. Check out Jim Hinze's website and see if there's anything on his website that may interest you. But don't forget, Jim will be at the Dallas Pen Show in September. What is it, the 27th?
27, 28, I believe.
Yeah. So you might want to go to his table, say hello, let him know that you heard about the pen from Larry's Fountain Pens, and go back there and get to know him. Introduce yourself. Let him know that you like his work, and just get to know Jim. The more you get to know Jim, the more you understand his passion, his love, his creations for fountain pen. That's a big one. The creation of Hinze fountain pens is the magic behind Hinze craftsmanship. Until then, God bless. Have a great day. Be safe, my friends, and remember, please don't text and drive. Bye-bye.